Hey, what is going on, guys? Hopefully you guys are doing good. So one of my viewers that watched, I think like one of my latest videos, you know who you are. Hold up. Put, I'm on Xbox. I would like to start streaming on Twitch with also having game chat for the games I play in the streams, and I don't know how to do that. Having game chat for the games I play. I don't necessarily know how to do that, but I do know how to do this, and this is maybe what you're asking for. I currently don't have a laptop, but could you make a video for all the steps I need to run a good stream? Yes, I got you. So, what I am going to do real quick, I'm going to take this off. Alright. So, what you can see here is what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot over to Twitch. Just put twitch.tv or whatever, Twitch Gaming, doesn't matter. Go to your homepage. Now, the reason why I also wanted to do this video is because like I would say even like every 6 months or like 4 months, Twitch changes its layout. I watched a video about this of how to do it and how to have my stream, Twitch chat, cause like it disappeared one day, so I wanted to know how to do it. And actually, I prefer this way better. So this is like the updated 2021 version of March 12th. All right, so you're gonna go to the right top hand corner. You're gonna click on your icon. You're gonna go to Creator Dashboard. Go to Creator Dashboard, and then you're gonna click on. What are you gonna click on? You're gonna click on Stream. No, you're gonna go to Stream Manager. You're gonna click on that. Let that load. And then you see where it says My Chat right here. You're gonna click on these three little dot icon, and you're gonna press Pop Out. So that means you're gonna have the Twitch chat pop out. You're gonna, let me see. Oops. Yeah, why isn't it going? You're gonna copy this. Then you're done from there. You don't need to be in Twitch no more. Then you could even close this out. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to View. You're gonna go to Docs, Custom Browser Docs right here. You're gonna put Twitch chat. I always put it in caps lock. So that's what, it's whatever you want to title it, or you could just put chat box, whatever. Is where the URL that you copied is gonna come in hand. Then you press paste and you put apply. And you can close this. Let me see, move this out of the way. So then you're gonna close this out and you're done. Then right here it's too big. I want to go grab the edges and minimize it real quick. I like it real small so it won't be in the way. Can I make this smaller? Yeah, about that size. That's it. That's how I have my chat, Twitch chat. So like while I'm live streaming and whatnot, I could send a message. While I'm live streaming. And then, yeah. And then someone could text back and whatever. So as you're streaming, you could see the text coming in. I think there's another way to do it, but I'll look into that. And then my settings that I have for the perfect stream you asked for. Let me see. Let's go to settings. Is it going? Come on. There you go. All right. So go to stream. You put the stream key. If you need to know how to put the stream key to your stream, let me know. I'll help you out. This is all the settings I have for streaming. I have it balanced, main, keyframe interval. You need to have it at a 2 CBR constant bitrate, and then the bitrate at a 4500 is what I run it at. The reason how I had it set up to all this is I went on an article, and I think you look up bitrate chart for streaming, and it shows you like what you should have at like what bitrate you should have at 720p. With streaming, you need to have CBR as well. That's like mandatory. You need to have it. They're not gonna have variable bitrate. They're gonna want you to have a constant bitrate. B-frames, latency, I leave it at normal. And then I simultaneously, when I stream, I record as well. So I just use the stream encoder, and that's what works best. And I use the recording format is the MKV. For the specific fact, MKV, if something gets deleted or something goes bad, I could always save my videos. They're always going to be saved. Like compared to the other recording formats, they're not good. It even lets you know ahead of time. Like you just read in the description down below, it tells you like, hey, if something goes wrong, it's not going to be saved and whatnot. Video for here, I have it 1080p on the output scale. So like one day I tried to change my base canvas, which is like what you're running off of, which is my monitor, to 720, and it literally like shrunk my TV, from my laptop, everything. So I had to put it back to 1080. That's whatever resolution you're running off of. People think resolution is quality. It's just really actually this like a size box. The output scale, if anything, if you tend to have like glitchiness and stuff, I would put it down to 720p. For an example, like my videos are fine when I'm live streaming and recording until like an hour and like 10 minutes, then it starts to get glitchy. So for that simple fact, I might just want to lower it down to 720p for the output scaled resolution. Now, when you do that, make sure when you go to output, make sure you change it here too. Make sure you change it right here. Make sure whatever you have here for the output, make sure it's changed here. Make sure one's not lower and the other one's higher. Make sure they're both the same. And then just uncheck this rescale output because you don't want to rescale. You just got to make sure that these are the same all the time. So once you fix it, just uncheck this box right here. What else? Oh, so like if you have an Elgato and whatnot, and if you want to use that, you only really need one mic. That's what I have. Desktop audio. I want it disabled, not default. Because default, it's actually, believe it or not, it's running. You want it all disabled. Disable it, everything, but just not the mic that you're using. For whatever's gonna be the sound for when you post it up on YouTube. What else can I tell you? Yeah, but there's a chart that I have. Let me see what if I have it. Oh, and for your, let me see, for audio 48 kilohertz, you go to output and then you go to audio here. For streaming at a 1080p, you want your audio to be the track 1 because I'm only using one track of audio, which is the Yeti Nano. I'm not having multiple at a time. So if I had this and this blue snowball hooked up to my YouTube mic, then I would need to put track 2, which is right here. I would need to click this dot as in up here, the track 2, but I'm only using one audio track, which is my mic, my Yeti Nano. So I have it 192. I followed the guidelines from when I searched up the bitrate chart. So let me see if I could help you guys out real quick. Come on. Right here. So this is kind of what I mean. Do they have it down here? No. Let me see. If I click this one right here. Yeah, exactly. So it would be called internet connection and recommended encoding settings. If this is all the info, I know this looks confusing as hell, but if you're recording at a HD 720 p, you want your video bitrate to be anywhere from 1,200 to 4,000 kilobytes per second for your video bitrate. That's what you want your bitrate at. Your bitrate is not your quality; it's more so based on your internet speed. Your audio bitrate, that's what you want it at, a 128 kilobyte. Your audio sample rate, you want it at, I would say 48 kilohertz. Frames per second, 25, 30. I would do 30. So now I know. So if I want to put my output back to 720, I should do a 30 30 frames per second, not at 60. So this is what it's recommending you. The video encoder, you don't want to use X264, you want to use H.264. And the profile, you don't want to put it to high or whatever. You put it at main. Your keyframe interval, you should put at 1 second. But in this case, if you're streaming, you should keep it at 2, always at 2, because like I said previously, streaming and to stream on Twitch and even on YouTube, the qualifications are 2 second keyframe interval. Excuse me. And then your audio channels, mono or stereo. Now, if you're playing a game like Call of Duty, I would prefer stereo because stereo, what it is, it's like a newer, back then for mono, they would have, like, say if you hear footsteps to your right or your left, you're not going to hear it like that when you're watching the video on TV or whatever you're watching. Like if you have surround sound speakers, you're not going to hear it like that. You're going to hear it just sound the same from both speakers, from left and right. From stereo, if a grenade explodes onto your right, then you'll hear it. For gaming, if anything, it's based on your preference. Mono, sometimes I keep it mono because for Call of Duty in specific, like the running is too low. It's more of like something that they put low in the game. So I would use mono so everything could just sound the same and it would be, hearable. Stereo, and then let me see. And then they give you 1080p. You should do, this is why I have my 1080p 4000 kilobytes per second. I have it at 4500 because I don't want to run it too high, so I just put it at 4500. My settings right here, 192 kilobytes per second, 48 kilohertz, and then I have it at 60 frames per second, and I have mine on main. I don't really like putting it on high because it's, I don't know. And I have 2 second because that's what the requirements are for Twitch and YouTube, and I have mine at stereo. So yeah, go to this page, search that up, and it'll tell you everything. This is what helped me. And yeah, let's just get out of here. But make sure if you're trying to record and you're trying to upload it to YouTube, you have, make sure you have this. Let me see. Come on, go to settings. Make sure you have, like I said, recording, use Stream Encoder. CBR, main, I would keep it at main. Baseline, I would say, is lower, like the baseline from the lowest. Just leave it at main. If you have a good computer and you want it at high quality, I believe, or high profile, I don't exactly know what that means, but just keep it at main. You don't want to enable replay buffer while you're recording. Output mode, you got to put it to advanced and not simple. And that is your service. You want to put Twitch, and then you get the stream key. Let me see. That's pretty much all. You want to keep it at bicubic, 16 samples, the downscale filter. You could all put Zancos or whatever, 36 samples, but I will leave it at 16 samples. Seems just fine. And then the recording settings, if you don't want to stream and you just want to do recording, like only, so from, let me see, go to settings, come on. And you just want to record, like before I started this Twitch stuff, I would just record in specific. I wouldn't do this Twitch stuff. Let me see. Oh, but I have to pause my stream. Do I? Yeah, I had to pause my stream, and then I'll show you guys a video about that. If you guys want, let me know in the comments below. What else? Yeah, for recording, you want to put your bitrate at more so a 20,000 kilobytes per second to like a 30,000 kilobytes per second. It's, like I said, once again, all based on your internet speed. And then at one point I was getting confused about kilobytes to millibytes. There's also a page that you could look up. It's like what is it? It's like man, I forgot what it's called, but yeah. So yeah, that's if you needed help. Recording settings, I got you. I think I covered it all. Peace out.